Steve Gamache with another Chef Knives to Go quick look product video. This time we're looking at the Richmond Ultimatum AEB-L version, Gyuto 245mm. I think they're listed as 240s on the site, but they're all about 245, so that's what I'm going to label it. This particular one has a custom, semi-custom handle. The core steel is AEB-L stainless steel, which has a lot of great properties. It sharpens almost like a carbon, very fine-grained. It's a real nice stainless steel. The heat treat rating is about 61 Rockwell on that, which is right in the wheelhouse for where that steel performs well. The construction is a mono steel, so the entire blade is made out of the same material. There's no layers or cladding. The weight on the knife is 5.3 ounces, so very light, 151 grams. Part of that is the lightweight handle. The blade length is 246 on the edge, and the overall length about 15.2 on this sample with this handle. These will vary a little bit. The spine at the heel or chin of the knife is 2.5 millimeters, and it thins down as you go and has a nice distal taper towards the tip. We'll get a look at that closer in a second. The height on this particular blade is about 46.3 millimeter at the heel, so it's not super tall. And the handle on this one, these will vary depending on what they decide to put on them, but this has an octagonal tiger maple main handle with a Wenge ferrule on it, and the circumference on this is about 3 inches at the junction here, and fits the knife nicely. Fit and finish is really good on this knife. It's got some relief on the choil emoto or neck, and also the spine. The spine could probably be relieved slightly more, but it's in pretty well ready to go out of the box. 6 out of 10 is what I'll give it as on a sharpness scale for the out of the box edge. It's got a nice out of the box edge with very good sharpness and some bite or tooth to it. The blade, let's get a little closer look. So here is the spine, and we kind of have just a good distal taper all the way down to the edge. So this is thin at the tip, and there's what the finish looks like. You can see the grind kind of starting here on the blade, some convexing down into the edge on the blade. You've got the Richmond logo and the AEB-L moniker for the name, or for the steel type. Again, it's mono steel blade. Let's see. Let's take a look, as long as we got a close-up here, at the grind of the knife. It's not the world's thinnest knife at the edge, but they designed that for a little bit of robustness at the edge, almost a little bit like the Artifact series. And the profile in this is kind of classic French style, almost Masamoto KS style profile to it. So it's got a pretty nice flat spot towards the rear and a gentle belly on the knife itself, and a kind of a pointed tip to it. Let's put it on our board and take a look and see what it looks like on the board. So on the board, this rolls into a pretty significant flat area. It just stops into that. He's got a little bit of a relief cut at the bevel, but you've got a nice long flat spot in this knife with a gentle curve towards the tip or belly. You can still get pretty high on the knife before you start digging the tip in. And again, you've got a nice long flat section on this for push cutting, if you will. So this knife will accommodate a variety of styles well. It's a light, nimble blade. The balance point on the blade, again, this will change a little bit depending on the handle that's on there, but the balance point on this particular one's right there. Pinch grip's just behind that. So it's got a light feel on the board, a well-crafted knife, good fit and finish to it, and good value. So there you have the Richmond Ultimatum AEB-L Gyuto 245mm.